Welcome to the channel. This video will be looking at the first steps of a new project I've started, which was to build a PC test bench. I already had a good case for this, which was the Thermaltake Core P3TG Pro in white, which is an open frame case. I had already done a couple of builds in this case, so I knew it would be ideal for a test bench for swapping out parts easily. You can see that everything just mounts to this side of the case, with the back just being for cable management and drives if you need them. And mounted in the back of the case is this solid plate with VESA mounting holes. This is originally meant to hang the case on a wall. Just to start off the test bench, I thought I'd take apart my HTPC build and use those components here, and then as I find more suitable components I can swap them out. Also had this cooler on hand as well, which is a bit beefier than the one I was using in my HTPC build, and it has good clearances. So this is what the test bench looks like to start with. As you can see, I can still access the RAM and the PCI slot for the graphics card, but the cooler can also be rotated 90 degrees, which I can also use in case I put different hardware in there. Moving to the back of the case, you can see here the VESA points for mounting the case to the wall. But I thought that since the test bench is going to need a monitor anyway, that I could just mount a monitor here instead. So I bought this VESA to VESA bracket, which is adjustable for about €20. And this just helps keep the monitor slightly higher off the desk. It's a very simple setup, but it's nice to keep the monitor and case as one unit. Now I also had this internal Blu-ray player, which I was wondering if there was any way I could mount it to the case. The case comes with this bracket used for mounting water pumps in case you want to do an open loop, and it just so happens that the holes on the bracket line up with the mounting holes on the Blu-ray player. You can see here this is where the bracket would mount. Now what would prevent the Blu-ray player from opening is this rail for the fans. But Thermaltake has designed this case so that rail can be swiveled up and mounted to the top. And that's exactly what I did. So with the rail moved to the top, the Blu-ray player drawer now opens and closes easily. Another addition to the test bench was this cheap power supply tester that I bought, just to rule out the power supply in case I have any weird issues with components. And that's it for this video. Like I said, this is just the start of the project. Obviously I'll be swapping out pieces here and there when I need to, but hopefully you found something interesting here or maybe got some ideas from it as well. Thank you for watching.